Hey everyone, we're here on Cyrene, and today I thought we would go ahead and do a mech hunt with these Hazard Zone mechs. And so we're going to go ahead and set our rifle up real fast. Laser sight onto the scope, both those onto that, equip that up, get rid of this, it blocks our screen a little bit. And then we're targeting these level 15 mechs for a few reasons, but the main reason is they drop that augmented piece for the upgrade quest for the Cyrenian officer plates. Oh, the other guy's blocking him? That's weird. So the pathing on these can be a little weird sometimes. The main thing I get off these guys is shrapnel. Occasionally we'll get a little bit of animal hide. These are animals despite being mechs. Oh, I guess we should pull up the... Oh, there they are. And so we might actually codex on this today, just because it's fairly close. Let's see kind of what we're getting per about 0.5% or so. Yeah, that's fairly reasonable to expect us to get that far. And anytime we do these mechs, I try to grab this collecting data. It's right there at Carnaps Landing. We're going to fill it anyway. It's an extra 1 ped on one of those Imperium 1 plates. And they're the base plate that you use to upgrade into the officer plate. But you already have all your officer plates. It's just a free ped that you collect while out here killing these mechs. And I think someone said it's like every 2 day cooldown or 2 or 3 day. And so it's not actually a daily in what would be the traditional sense. It's more like a semi-weekly or whatever the phrase for twice a week is. I think that's semi-weekly. Bi-weekly is every 2 weeks. But the drop rate on these components is obscenely rare. Um, and so we're unlikely to see one drop today, specifically. But we do know they drop off these. They drop off these level 15 mechs, and off of the Skrill is the other mob that I've been told they drop off of. And so you see the bar fills up pretty quickly, and these guys hit okay. Um, when you get a good multiplier, it's a good multiplier. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. And so we'll hit for 5, 10, 20 ped semi-regularly. Not like all the time, but every little bit it'll pop in there. I've seen a couple already. That last one was 5. What made me think of it. But you can see most of what we're getting is shrapnel out here. And so I think we would want to be killing a little quicker, hitting a little harder maybe if we wanted to get something other than shrapnel. But they also could just have a really limited loot list. I mean, we don't get a whole lot of stuff out here. Some focus lenses, shrapnel, I think a little bit of eye oil sometimes off these guys. But I'm not 100% on that last one. We're actually going pretty fast on the Codex. That's kind of nice. We should have that. What is that? 10 kills? I mean, Codex has got to be getting kind of nice on these guys at this point. Rank 10. I think that'll be an evade rank, or a looter skill rank at least, if not evade. These guys do hit pretty hard if you don't have decent armor. I've tried them with the pixie armor with our 2A plates, and I feel that we just spend too much time healing. Oh, there's that focus lens is kind of the one common loot we get other than shrapnel. And those are nice. Those are used in crafting weapons, I believe. Probably some other stuff too, but not great markup, but it does have some markup, so not horrible to get some of those. But the Mayhem armor, even without the plates, handles these guys just fine. And I'm not sure about their actual damage breakdown. I guess we can kind of look it up while we kill these, though. There's some good websites for Cyrene. Well, that was a nice one, 22 ped. And we're a couple kills away now from that skill boost. We like skill boosts. So it looks like burn, impact, and cut are all involved, but it doesn't give me the breakdown on percents for us. Oh, there's our codex rank though. Well, they said it kind of aligns on the wiki to the officer plates, so we can kind of look at what that would be. We like the officer plates. We use them. Pull this up a little bit. There's the officer plate down there. So burn. So probably burn, what, cut impact 33% zones or something like that. Um, which would make sense why it cuts through the pixie armor with its lack of burn protection, even with the 2A plates. Oh, well, let's claim that codex though. Let's see what we got. Alertness is a looting skill, but it's super cheap in the auction house. And so I'm going to go with evade. We like to be able to dodge stuff and take less damage, less decay on our armor. On the bigger mobs, even a single hit can be kind of a big deal. And we're already halfway through that claim the one ped plate quest, the Imperium 1 plate. I'd say that's halfway. Looks halfway to me anyway. So I don't know how many of these we'll end up having to kill before we'll get our next plate upgrade, let alone enough to upgrade all of them. I think it's going to be quite the grind, we'll say. But it gives us something kind of fun to hunt. I kind of like these. They look cool. And again, with a rifle, you can kind of just sit up on this hill and pull them in one by one. They're half dead typically by the time they get to you. And so if your armor isn't protecting you that well, you can just kind of increase the distance you engage at to where they don't get a chance to hit you so much. But the codex is still going pretty quickly, and so I think it won't be too bad to grind through this codex, especially since we're going to have to kill so many um, to get even upgrade the next round of plates. Then we'll have to figure out who drops the next upgrade to that, but one step at a time. We know that these guys drop it. Well, we had a really nice guy in the chat let me know that it dropped off these guys. He was like, yeah, Skrill are really hard, but I've got one off of these. And so I took him at his word. We rolled out here, probably did like probably 5, 6 hunts. And then we got super lucky and one of them dropped. And so we can confirm that it does in fact drop out here off these guys specifically. I think we might be getting close to breaking this rifle. Yeah, getting pretty close. But they respawn super fast, as you can tell. Oh, we're about to get tag teamed. So you got to be a little careful about one of them trying to sneak up on you. Obviously, I wasn't paying attention that closely. Um, Extra decay on the armor because of it. Not a horrible deal. We're getting really good skills though. You can see our hits moved up a little bit already. And so at this point, it's kind of just a numbers game where we're just going to have to cycle through enough of them um, to finally get that stuff. Who knows how long that'll actually take us? Oh, somehow it targeted the one behind the other one. I was wondering why we were running in there. But we're closing in on that collecting data quest for our free one ped, or not really free, but we'll get a one ped item back in exchange for completing that. That we can sell to the trade terminal if we want. I don't know. There's really a market for them. Oh, there's our one ped plate and our normal loot, obviously. And so it's pretty quick to complete that on these guys. Obviously, it's faster on the level 15s than the level 9s, but oh, looks like that gun broke. Oh, looks like we're still getting about 0.5% per kill. Which is nice. That means it's only a couple hundred kills for the next rank. Oh, that was a nice one, 30 something ped. The good news is, if we breach 50 ped, we'll get the swirly global thing, and if we get that item, it's rare enough that it literally is a rare find, and it'll give you the swirlies as well. So you won't be surprised outside the trumpet sounds, right? The good news is the amount of shrapnel we're getting, we could sit out here and cycle forever. Well, not forever, because we're taking slight losses every time, but significantly longer. I think we'll break our gun before we run out of ammo, based on how much of the loot we're getting back as shrapnel. And that's not necessarily a good thing. It would definitely be nicer to get more uh, amounts and often on stuff that actually has some markup that you can get rid of. That one kind of pathed right towards us. And I don't think I've ever globaled on these guys outside of when we got that adjusted component that one time. With the global threshold being the 50 ped, it's kind of hard for us to hit using an unamped 35. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of eye oil. And so we're definitely not killing these fast enough to be getting optimal loot. Oh, we're about to get a double again. Alright, looks like this one will put us 1/3 of the way through to the next codex. And I think this is where we're going to wrap up this time. We weren't able to get a component. We'll keep trying. I hope that everyone is having an amazing, amazing day. Stay epic.